Yay guys, my name is Priscilla Elias and today I'll tell you when and why you should use flash in photography. Jeez, stop flashing me. Stop, please, just stop. I don't want to be in a freaking picture. This hurts my eyes. You're not doing this right, man. When and why use flash in photography? Big dilemma. Or not, you'll tell me after you watch this video. The point is, ever since I started working with photography, I heard many different opinions on when and whether to use flash or not. So I'll give you the opinion I have after talking to many photographers and also after making all sort of light tests in my photos. First thing is, if you have no ambient light, there's no doubt about it. Like it or not, flash might be your only option. Even when you go out to shoot the Milky Way or the Northern Lights in complete darkness, you are looking for some ambient light in order to take your photo. With no light, there's no image. So if you want a recognizable image, you need light. And more than that, if you want sharp and crispy images in low light situations, especially if you're not using a tripod and if you're shooting a moving object, you'll either need to find a good continuous light to position in your photo or you'll need a flash, and that can be either a speedlight or a strobe. Another reason many photographers use flash is for light control. I might have an office or live in a room where during part of the day I have some beautiful light coming through the window. The point is, in order for me to use that light, I'll need to use it while it is available. And many times that is not for long. Or more than that, natural light changes throughout the day. If you take a photo every 10, 15 or 30 minutes, you'll see how different the light gets as the sun changes position in the sky. And how to make a photo shoot look consistent from beginning to end then, or how to make sure I'll get a consistent quality light from beginning to end of a session that could last, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour, even 2 hours. Artificial lights is the answer. In other words, flash. If your shoot will last more than 30 minutes and you want consistency for the light and colors of your image, the best solution for you might be to isolate the external light and use manufactured lights that will be there for as long as you keep them settled. And just to keep it clear, we're talking about flash photography, but you might choose to go with a continuous light also. Now, if you shoot outdoors during the day, the flash could be also an incredible solution. What? Why would I want to use flash during the day, you might be wondering? Well, if you shoot a portrait session during sunset, for example, and you want to make nicely exposed photos of your subject and still be able to also have the sunset on your photo without overexposing it, the flash could be the perfect solution. You set the exposure in your camera according to the background, then you turn on your flash and you settle it to light your subject specifically. That way, even though your camera is settled to receive less light, when your flash goes off and hits a specific portion of your photo, you will get that specific part of the image well lit, and your background will also still look just as perfect. Also, if you're outdoors during the day and you want to create a dark or a night mood, no big deal. You can do that by using flash. You just underexpose your background and settle your camera to light your subject only. Maybe you shoot outdoors and you want to create shadows or shape light. Or maybe you just want the crispy, detailed and vivid look you get with flash photography. Unless you're outdoors and you have great light conditions, many times if you shoot in situations where the light is not as good, you'll see how your photo slightly loses details. It might not be a big deal, but sometimes it is. So if the flash can give you that extra light that will allow you to have a sharp and vivid looking photo, why not use it? You might be wondering, okay, Briss, but how do I know when to use it? Well, it's very personal. Many photographers will tell you to only use it if it's strictly necessary. Many photographers don't like flashes. They only like to shoot with natural light and would only go with flashes if there's no way out. Many clients don't like flashes. But also, many photographers only shoot with flashes, even when they're outdoors. It's part of their photo's identity, and no matter what, they're after the look that's so particular to flash photography. And as you've seen, you can do great things with them. There's no right or wrong to when or why to use a flash. It's always about analyzing the situation and thinking about the results you want to get with each shoot. Do I use it? Yes. I use it for events and even for portraits and corporate headshots. I've also done a couple of external shots with Speedlights as well, and I really like the results I got in all cases. It is important to say you will get good results if you know what you're doing though. You won't ever get a Speedlight, the flash you use mounted to the hot shoe of your camera, and point it to somebody's face during an event and expect for your photo to look great. First, if you point a Speedlight to somebody's face, then they'll hate you for sure. Second, you will get that unprofessional, artificial look that makes most people twist their nose when flash photography is mentioned. So point your Speedlight to a wall, the ceiling, or somewhere the light will just bounce and hit the subject back in a more natural way. On the other hand, if you're shooting a portrait or a headshot, you might rather just have your flash pointing to your subject, but still not straight to the face. Place your flash or strobe above your subject with a diffuser and a 45-degree angle coming from above, or in other angles as well, depending on the results you want to get, and then you get this good amount of light coming from above to nicely light your subject and give you a more natural look lighting, almost like if the sun was out or if there was a spotlight at the ceiling. So, summarizing, some of the main reasons why you might want to use flash photography: to get more light into your photo, to control light, to create shadows, to create a different mood, like create night during the day, to compensate exposure, like shoot someone during sunset, and to increase sharpness and crispness to your photos. Now please tell me, have you ever tried flash photography? How was your experience with it? Or if you haven't tried it yet, how are you thinking about using it? Let me know in the comments below, and also if you'd like me to go further into details about flash photography, please let me know and maybe I can record a new video with specific topics about it. So thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!